Coach, the start of the game was sort of like trying to run through quicksand, but once you guys got rolling, what was the key to figuring it out?
I thought it was night and day, but first half, second half, I thought we came out in the second half and got 2 big stops, scored. Like our energy, we picked our energy up in the second half, and that first part of that third quarter was, I thought that's where the game turned.
But again, the storyline going in was about closing. We talked about that before the game, about both on the offensive end and defensive end, what you needed to do. How'd you guys close it out?
Yeah, I was happy with, it got a little dicey there, and we got it together, and Spencer did a real good job in the second half. I felt like organizing us, slowing down a little when we didn't need to run. So, great job by him, great job by really the whole group. Obviously we had some guys out. Rondé goes out at halftime. And that's why we have 15 guys. Timmy came in, did a good job, gave us a big boost. So great team win.
Did you get a chance to talk to Rondé, judging his situation going forward? And secondly, could you address the job that Booker and also DC both did, kind of stepping in as fours and giving you minutes there?
So Rondé went out and tried it at halftime. We thought maybe he'd go, and then we got word back he wasn't going, and Trevor and DC, great job stepping up. We obviously had to play Damari at the 4 a fair amount, but Trevor was huge. I thought Trevor did a great job of getting the ball out of the pick and roll. He was catching it, they were coming in, and he was just kicking it to shooters. So we kind of did it by committee. And again, I thought Moskov came in and helped us with Gasol. Gasol was punishing us there, and it was good to get a big body on him.
And also, Zeller left early in the first half with 3 fouls, and then early in the third quarter, he seemed to do a pretty good job out there when he took control.
Yeah, it's nice. Nice to have that big body, especially when you play a team like this. Everybody's playing small, but when you play Memphis, it's like, man, you got to guard this big guy, and you saw in the beginning of the game, we really struggled to guard him. We got early foul trouble, and then we tried Jared on him. He was just too big and too strong. Great job by Timmy and Tyler to control him a little.
We talked about this before, about how coachable these guys are. There was a sequence, I think, in the first half where Karras was looking for Trevor, and they missed each other, went right back each other to close the half. Touch on that sequence and.
Yeah, I think that's part of our culture. You can disagree, but they came together, and calmer heads prevailed, and that's going to happen during the game. But I loved it. At the end of the half, Trevor went over to him, hey, my bad, or and kind of being a vet, helped Karras out. We got a great group in there. As you can see, like when guys go down, guys step up, and just loved the spirit tonight. It was great.
Was that part of your message to the two of them at the end of the half? I mean, look, you took them. Looked like you were talking to the two of them.
Yeah, but they had already kind of figured out. I overcoached them, Brian. Like they were already talking about it in a peacemaker, and I came after the treaty was signed, to get all the credit. But it was really they worked it out together.
And I see Allen walking out. What's his situation?
Yeah, he had some, I guess, back spasms, before the game, just locked up on him. So we'll keep an eye on that, and it was kind of last minute. So we'll keep an eye on it. Hopefully he'll be ready to go tomorrow. We'll need him.
Is there a sense that they're both fairly minor injuries, including Rondé, or?
To be determined. Rondé just told me he feels fine. So but we'll see. You never know with ankles; they could swell up, but to be determined. We'll check them out right now, and then tomorrow morning see where they are.
Joe, what was the key to closing this one out tonight?
I thought we did a better job executing down the stretch, whether it was guys finishing or just being able to get to the line. Being able to execute down the stretch was huge for us. I mean, obviously we struggled the last couple of games with that, but I felt like tonight we did a really good job.
Slow start to this one. What did you guys figure out that kind of changed the pace of the game?
I think that exactly the pace. We were a bit lackadaisical with whether it be our cuts or, getting in position defensively. And then once we started picking up the pace, being aggressive into our cuts, aggressive into our screens, and aggressive defensively, we just kind of sort of set the tone and changed the overall pace of the game and played the way that we wanted to play. We didn't want to get in a half-court game, and we talked about that, about how we wanted to get out and transition, make them run, and I thought we did a better job of that in the second half.
How about the challenge heading into tomorrow? Memphis wants to slow things down. Houston, they want to run with the best of them.
No, it's the exact opposite. Like you said, Houston is going to want to get up and down. They're going to want to take a lot of threes. And, a lot of times when you play against teams like that, it's easy to get baited into sort of fool's gold sort of shots where, you think it might be a good shot, but not necessarily a great shot. So we got to continue to keep executing, give up the good shots for great shots, and I think we'll be all right.
Joe, can you kind of discuss what it takes for this team to come back when you keep getting hit with the injuries like this? 2 more starters out tonight.
Yeah, it's, unfortunate luck. You hate to see guys get banged up. Obviously, Rondé got hurt during the game, and then Allen got hurt right beforehand. And we never want to see any of our guys, unhealthy or not able to play. But the mentality's got to be next man up. You got to still be able to execute with the guys that you got, and have the confidence that you're going to be able to win with the men that we have out there.
And it also seemed like the comeback there in the fourth quarter coincided with when you and Booker came in. Was there anything said at that point, or any particular message when they cut it to 5?
No, I think again, we were just talked about trying to execute, and pace was kind of the mantra for most of the game. I felt like as soon as Trevor and I came in, Trev does a good job get sprinting into ball screens and, rolling down the lane hard, so it makes it easy for the guards.
You guys have been close the last couple of games. How good did it feel to close this one out?
It felt really good, They tried to make a run to come back and make it a game, but we did a great job of standing our ground and fighting it out to the end.
What was the key during that stretch? Was there anything said in the huddle? I mean, they're going on a run. You guys have been in this situation before. How'd you guys figure it out?
Just going out there and playing the same way, that we did when we, were making our runs, and that was moving the ball and getting stops on defense.
You guys still don't lose any confidence despite guys being down. No Allen Crabbe tonight. Then Rondé goes down. You guys just kind of next man up philosophy.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that we have, so many injuries right now. But that's why we have 15 guys on the team. When somebody goes down, somebody else steps up, and we did a great job of playing as a team tonight.
What was the key to finding your rhythm in that first half? It was really slow start, but you guys figured it out.
I think just ball movement. I think it started with, I want to say the second unit. We came in, moved the ball, got some easy shots. Got our confidence up, and, we took off from there.
Second half of back-to-back tomorrow. Memphis, of course, wants to play slow. Houston, kind of a track meet kind of game.
Yeah. It's going to be a different pace game, but we're going to be ready for it. Hard-fought game tonight, but we got to set our sights on Houston.
What was it thinking? They cut it to 5, and you and Joe came off the bench. He hits a 3 right away, and then you got going. Can you just describe, was there any talk there or anything in particular you guys were trying to achieve?
Well, not really. Just keep moving the ball. And when Joe is in the game, I really look for him to get him open and get him going. He can change a game with the quickness, and he did that tonight.
And how important was this for this team, that you've had some late game struggles recently to put this one together and pull it out?
Oh, very important, especially with all the injuries that we have. It gives us something to cheer about and be joyful about, and hopefully we can get some bodies back tomorrow. But we're gonna come out tomorrow and we want another one.